Hey guys, heading to the track. We're going to drive FrankenNova to the track. It's about 35 or 40 miles, something like that. And we're going to stop and get some gas in just a minute at the gas station. Fill it up with 93. And then hope I don't die of heat stroke on the way to the track, because it's 87 degrees in the car, which is not bad. But it might get hotter as I get going and the exhaust and stuff starts heating everything up. So we'll see you at the gas station and then we'll head to the track. Well, apparently 10.4 gallons was a few ounces too much, so I guess it's full now. All right, we're back on the road, leaving the gas station. I'm completely full of gas. I didn't really mean to do that, but there's no gas stations near the track, and I don't have power steering. I had to have both hands. There's no gas station near the track, so I had to make sure I had enough gas to get there, make all my runs, and trying to get you out of the sun and get home. So we're at least to a gas station. So I filled it up, but oh well. Hopefully the ride there will be completely uneventful other than me sweating a little bit. I got an idea. Let's head due west without any sun visors. Would not recommend. Alright, we made it to the first little town. No trouble so far. Cruising along at about 55 or 60, which is right at 3,000 RPM. Hasn't been too bad. All right, so I made my first pass. I ran an 1135 at 118. My 60 foot was a 156. So did pretty good. It did break up a little bit. I'm gonna change my shift point down, see if I can get it to stop breaking up a little bit. But it wasn't bad. It was a good first pass. It's in the heat. I think the DA here is like 2,700 feet. So that's not a terrible pass. So we're gonna let it cool down. Gonna get back up there and make another pass in a little while. The DA's dropping, and it'll hopefully run a 10 tonight. All right, so that last run was a little bit sketchy. It spun the tires, and then it hooked, so it picked the tires up a little bit. Get out of the light. Spun the tires a little bit, picked them up, spun them, and then picked them up again a little bit, and it was all kind of out of shape. So 11:45, so it wasn't terrible considering the launch. 60 foot was like a 161, so we're gonna go up and run again. It's been about 45 minutes. Let the car cool down and see what we can do. All right, 11:25. Yeah, 11:25 at 118. My mile an hour is not changing.
118 all 3 times.
All right, 11:20 at 119. So I added 2 degrees of timing, and it picked up 1 mile an hour. So 60 foot was a 155 with a 6, 711 in the 8th mile. So not bad, and it's still pretty hot. And I think I can get it in the 10s, but it's gonna take a little work. All right, we're done for the night. Pretty happy with the car. I wanted to get into the 10s tonight, but with the heat, I'm not really surprised that I didn't, but pretty happy with it. Now I've got about a 35-mile drive home in the dark, and the headlights on this thing aren't great, so you can probably look for a video of me upgrading the headlights, because I think one of my adjusters has come loose, and they're just not that bright. These are stock style headlights, so I'm gonna have to switch to something better. So last night we went to the track. My best was an 11:20 at 119 and a half. Today we're heading to the chassis dyno. We're gonna find out how much power this thing's gonna make. All right, so first pull on the dyno made 414 horsepower. The last pull made 422 horsepower. So a little bit of changes due to the fueling and stuff like that, but it wasn't that far off. So pretty happy with it. Now the ignition is acting up a little bit at higher RPM. So I'm gonna have to upgrade that to a CD box and maybe the MSD or Hyperspark, whatever. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on there yet, but I'm gonna upgrade that. And I'm gonna have to fix a little bit of wiring things. Maybe some of the wires are getting some, there's definitely some noise coming from the ignition, so we're going to have to do something about that. But pretty happy with the car. Rocky Mountain Race Week is coming up in 2 weeks, so trying to get it ready for that. I have to upgrade my headlights like I was talking about, because one of them, I think the adjuster's broken and it's pointing down, so it's not doing a whole lot. And both of them are just, you know, stock style headlights that are kind of dim, so I'm going to upgrade my headlights. So if you know of a good deal on headlights or what I need to be using, put them in the comments and I'll check them out, because I need something much brighter for driving at night. Anyway, we'll see you guys next video.